Hey everyone, and welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV, where last time we continued working on goldsmithing, and I swear I am really annoyed with Gigi's writing. Like, I get it that the writing's supposed to be, haha, little evil Mammoth is just an absolute menace and objectively terrible, but did they really have to escalate towards that and continue to play it off as joke? I don't know, maybe it'll get better. Maybe it will get better in later quests, but right now I'm not a fan of Gigi's writing. I think it went a little too far last time. Today, we are continuing on with Thaumaturgy by speaking with Kokobuki to pick up our next lesson. The Guildmaster Kokobuki urges you ever deeper into the yawning abyss of Thaumaturgy. Come, Satora, the yawning abyss beckons once more. Today, Kokobezi will instruct you from the chapter entitled The Threat of Superiority. Alright, let's do so. Kokobezi, what lessons do you have for me? You are come for your lesson, Satora? Then heed well my words. The threat of superiority. Ah, how magnificent the intimidating power we wield. Flames sear the air, ice frosts the ground, and lightning flashes with blinding incandescence. But not all are cowed by our elemental fury. Ignite not your flames, summon not your ice, and strike not with your lightning. Know you this threat, and stay your hand against such foes. Once you cut away all the overblown imagery, the passage draws attention to an important tactic. A wise thaumaturge does not engage in battle against opponents she cannot defeat. A fine example would be avoiding conflict with Ul'dah's multitude of furious merchants. These soulless, ravening creatures are afflicted with a madness of insatiable avarice. Ah, I see, fellow communists. Do you perhaps recall the crate of ether you retrieved from the Amalja bandits? Well, a number of irate peddlers have arrived at the guild with the goal to demand recompense for the few measly vials we emptied as our just reward. Alright, yes, we drank the entire bloody box, but the point is that the guild cannot presently afford to pay such a sum. Thus I pass on to you the secret of my last and most potent defense. Shameless weeping. Alright, all the respect I gained for you in the first few lines of this are gone. I'm not speaking of a few tears here. I want you to stride right up to these tyrannical traitors and cry your eyes out. Alright then, we are having a day today, aren't we? Okay, let's just go weep in front of the merchants, and surely that will get them to leave us alone. Alright, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry that these Lalafels are fucking terrible. Well, you needn't cry about a few vials of ether, lass. I'll tell you what, you dry your eyes for me, and I'll take care of the loss out of my own purse. Hell yeah, using my femininely wiles. Now that is some gender euphoria. Alright, hello there, raging merchant. I'm so sorry about these Lalafels. They drank all of your ether. I don't know why they're like this. Alright, miss. I know you're the one who chased down those Amalja brutes for us. I'll let it go this one time, for your sake. Hell yeah, I feel powerful. One more time. Really sell it this time. It's not that. Oh dear, I'm not angry at you, you understand. It's those 5 ether-addled brothers I take issue with. You tell them the next time this happens, I'll have the price taken out of their unprincipled hides. Also, I noticed Satora's ears doing a little wiggle, and it was so cute! Alright, Kokobezi, I did your weeping for you. Now pay up. A masterful performance, Satora. The sniffling was a nice touch. You will, however, encounter foes who are unmoved by such piteous wailings. Take this recent request, for instance, which I have nominated to serve as your next trial. A team of scholars has asked for a thaumaturge to destroy a cursed relic they have unearthed known as Mormo's Urn. While pottery is by and large immune to tears, it is the Alicrin thieves that subsequently stole it that concern me. The Alicrin are an organization of criminals not normally known for their gentle or understanding dispositions. Rather than attempting to engage an entire gang of their thugs, I would suggest you neutralize the threat to your person with a well-timed sleep spell. The Alicrin have been seen traveling in the southeast of Drybone. Find them and destroy the urn they carry. Alright then! Let's go find this Mormo's urn. See if we can destroy it. I wonder why it needs to be destroyed, if it's that urgent. What's wrong with the urn? Alright then, out to... you know what, I'll go take a chocobo and I'll meet you over by Drybone. Alright, we have arrived here at Drybone. I went ahead and checked the hunting log on the way, and basically all of our hunting log is in the Drybone area, so... no matter if I try to take out the few that we see on our way that are on the hunting log, we're still gonna need to come back here, so I'm gonna save it. We are heading out to the Amalja encampment just to the southeast of Camp Drybone. Looks like our destination is right there, just inside. Also, while we're in the area, we can take a look at some funky geometry. Look at that corrupted glowing ether. It's so funky looking. I'm sure there'll be an explanation for why it's like that in due time. Hint, it's the Calamity. Listen, Dalamud really screwed everything up. It is not supposed to look like this. It is very cool, though. Alright, Amalja encampment. Okay, how are we going to get through all of you? They said a sleep spell would be good. Yeah, sure, let's go with that. As long as they don't spot me and don't chase me, we should be good to keep moving. I guess sleep is useful for stealth. Oh crap. Never mind, I've been spotted. Okay, everything's falling apart. Well, let's hope the other Amalja is too sleepy and too lost to come after us. Oh god, what am I doing? How did I already forget how Thaumaturge works? Okay, back on track. Fire. Keep going with fire. And you're dead. Okay, transpose, get me to ice. Let's get our MP back, and then... Oh, nope, here it comes. Nope, we're not getting away from you that easy. Dang it. Nope, there we go. Okay. That went better than expected. Oh god, the goddamn Lalafels are rubbing off on me, aren't they? Alright, let's do this. Alright, so... we got the Alakran around here. Let's see if we can stealth past them. Our goal is to not get caught. I'm worried you'll turn around any moment, so just go to sleep. Same with you. Go to sleep, and we'll keep moving. So we're heading all the way to the... where are we going? Northeast, I'm going to assume. Hey, they told us to just put them all to sleep and keep moving, so I'm just following my mentor's instructions. It's fine. Everything's fine. I am doing exactly how I've been trained. This is definitely how a high DPS Thaumaturge works. Found the urn. Now let's smash it. Satora, a moment if you please. Pray allow me to shatter that urn. Boosie? I thought that if I assisted you with your tasks, then my brothers might finally deign to take me seriously, so I followed you. I mean, I respect the attempts, but... what have we got here then? A couple of nosy sand rabbits that are about to get skinned. Oh dear gods, where did they come from? Okay. Dang it, we got caught. We were almost done. Boosie, I know you're not trying to hurt. I know you're just trying to help, and I know you just want your brothers to take you seriously. I get it. They're not exactly being the best to you, even if it is well-intentioned. But oh god, I almost had that. Okay, the kindness of the Alakran appears to be a healer, so you'd go down first. Then we move on to the Temperance, who appears to be a Lancer? Alright, over to ice. And more incoming. Because of course it's not that easy. Of course we can't just take down a couple and be done with it. Alright, Lucid Dreaming's not gonna do crap when I have Astral Fire up, because Astral Fire stops MP and regen entirely. Dang it. Thunder's gonna be useless here, but oh well. Okay, got another one coming in. Thunder will be far more useful for you. And are we good? Is that all of them? Oh, thank goodness. I think it's all the ones that I put to sleep that came after us. That was simply incredible, Satora. I wish I could wield the same sort of power. Okay, but Boosie, your brothers explained the situation to me. You'll literally die, won't you? I became an alchemist in hopes of creating some manner of mana-amplifying elixir, but all my efforts have been for naught. The results have been far too mild to make any difference. Oh, I'm sorry. I'll never be a thaumaturge like my brothers at this rate. I'll forever be the pitiful, powerless little sibling. I'm sorry. I know it has to suck. I relate in some ways. Some ways. Not entirely. Mormo's urn. If I destroy it, then maybe my family will see what I'm capable of. Wait! Don't you dare break my urn! Ah, what the? Did that piece of pottery just talk? Are you Mormo the Void Scent? Hee, well, yes, I am Mormo, but I'm one of the nice Void Scent. It was the nasty ones that sealed me up in here for helping a mortal. If you would be so kind as to open the lid of my urn, I would be happy to grant you a wish. Anything you desire. Fortune? Fame? Okay, this... Boosie? I'm not really interested in fame or fortune, but perhaps there's one thing... Boosie, no! I'd like to have etheric power to equal that of my brothers. Hee, power is it? A perfectly acceptable wish. In fact, I sense a latent ability buried deep within your spirit. It will be a simple thing for me to turn it loose. Boosie, no, please don't listen to it. Please don't listen to Mormo. What more is there to think about? Open the lid. Well, I don't feel different at all. I think Mormo may have been lying. Yeah, that's why we should have smashed it. Come, Satora, it's time we were leaving. Oh, weren't we supposed to break this urn? Yeet! Goodbye, urn. And that is that. Yes, this will be such fun. I mean, it will be nice to return home after all this excitement. Oh, no. Oh no. Oh no. Boosie. Oh, it's not Boosie anymore, is it? Oh god. This will be such fun indeed for Mormo. Oh, I'm terrified of what that means. Oh, let's hope this doesn't turn out bad. Let's hope I'm just reading too much into that weird phrasing. Bezzy, I've got bad, good, mixed news? Oh, if the urn was used to seal Mormo, and now the urn is smashed when Mormo clearly escaped into Boosie, the little black speck. Oh, this is about to be bad, isn't it? Welcome back, Satora. I'm glad to see you making a habit out of not dying. It's a good habit to have. Before we discuss your trial further, however, I would ask about Kokobusi. When I saw him but a few moments ago, he seemed odd. Well, odder than usual. Would you happen to know aught of it? Yeah, I may have let him go a little too far. He came and joined me, and then he ate Mormo, and then he smashed the urn. Boosie was at your trial? It is extraordinarily dangerous and foolish to interfere with the Thaumaturge's training. I shall have to scold him most heartily. Such unpleasantness aside, I am impressed that you claimed victory in spite of this unexpected development. The teachings of the Yawning Abyss have served you well. With your experience and control thus demonstrated, I believe you are ready to add a new spell to your repertoire. Scathe. Literally one of the most mocked abilities in the game. This elementary neutral blast of force will prove effective against all manner of opponents. As I am sure you are eager to test this incantation's efficacy, I shall grant you leave to return to your training. I pity the next hostile creature that crosses your path. Okay, so Scathe. Scathe is very widely mocked in the community. It used to my understanding, it was much better in earlier versions of the game. In earlier versions of A Realm Reborn, there were elemental effects on spells and on elemental defenses and susceptibilities on enemies. I'm trying to figure out, should I even keep Scathe? I'll put it here for now, but I'm probably going to end up removing it entirely. So, enemies used to have elemental defenses. So if you had an ability that was clearly elemental in nature, like flame or ice, as we do with Thaumaturge, it may be useful to focus on specific types of spells in order to keep the damage going, keep the damage maximized depending on what enemy you're fighting. It made sense, but the system ultimately got removed from the game entirely. No longer do enemies have defenses against certain elements, nor do spells have elemental affiliations. Also, attached to that system, when you choose which god your character follows at the very, very beginning of the game in the character creation, I believe I chose... Did I choose Thaliak or Menfina? I chose Thaliak for Satora. But yeah, the patron deity you choose to follow also determines your base elemental strengths and weaknesses. So there used to be a bit more to some of those choices. Now they're just more for aesthetic. But yeah, Scathe would have been useful when you don't have an ability, which... When you're fighting enemies that are resistant to all of the abilities you do have, Scathe would have been useful in that circumstance. But, yeah, it's not really useful anymore because elements have been kind of removed from the game. So Scathe is just kind of a leftover that doesn't really do much. I guess we could at least take a look at its stats. Where is it? Scathe, level 15, deals unexpected damage with a potency of 100. 20% chance potency will double. Okay, that is an improvement. So that's effectively a times 1.2, so 120 potency on Scathe. 180 on each of Blizzard and Fire, which are the base spells, which do the least amount of damage. And this is an AoE, so yeah, Scathe is just... And its MP cost is 800. Blizzard does more for less. Scathe is just not really that great. I guess if you're in a situation where there's literally no other ability you can use for some reason, then Scathe can be good, but... Again, the rule in this game is always be casting. If you're not casting a spell or using an ability on your GCD, you're probably not playing optimally. Not that you have to play optimally necessarily, it's not a requirement, but it certainly does help a lot to do your best, at least. Yeah, Scathe is just kind of not worthwhile. I see it get mocked all the time, and it's not hard to see why with that. Very, very low potency. with higher MP costs, and it doesn't really play into Thaumaturge's main rotation. Like, if you're in a situation where you're... I can't think of any situation where you can't be casting Fire or Blizzard, but you can be casting Scathe. The only situation I can think of would be low MP, but Blizzard costs less than Scathe at all times. So if you're low MP, you're better to cast Blizzard, which will get you regenerating your MP. Not Crafting Log. Hunting Log, let's see, what's next after those Tukos? We got Myotragus Nannies, Blowfly Swarms, and Rotting Corpses. So we're going to be making our way up towards... are the Blowfly Swarms what's actually going to be at the church? Alright, well, let's see, I do remember some Myotragus Nannies down here, but also up this way. Let's go up this way. Okay, nothing new yet, fair enough, we are only level 16. I was hoping the new gear from the quests could have been equipped, but I guess not. Alright, down goes one. And we're picking up some old goat horns. I'm pretty sure that's going to be a useful crafting material, but I forget when we're going to be using that. Honestly, probably in the near future, since Myotragus Nannies are level 16. And typically, when you are looking for crafting ingredients, they're going to be around the level, around the same combat level as whatever your crafting levels are at. So, if we're going to be using old goat horns, it should be relatively soon. Maybe we already used them on other classes from other areas, and then I just had to buy them off the market board because we weren't in Thanalin yet. Okay, so let's see. We definitely have targets up this way. We have the Rotting Corpses at a minimum. So we can go up here, get the Rotting Corpses, see if there are Blowfly Swarms up here as well. And if not, they are probably at the church. Alright, imps, I'm just passing through. Please leave me be. I'm not here to hurt you, just the corpses nearby. Alright, hello there, Rotting Corpse. I see plenty of you hanging out around here. Oh crap. I've got to pay more attention to my MP, because that is actually a thing to manage with Thaumaturge. Again, as I'm pretty sure I've mentioned before, I don't really play Thaumaturge or Black Mage very much on my main, so... it doesn't fully come intuitively to me. Hopefully that'll change as we're going through it, as we go through the game, because I would like to at least give more of the classes more of a chance. Alright, I didn't see any blowflies around here. They could be like up that way, but I'm doubting it, because all I was seeing was the imps. So let's head on down to the church, and I'm pretty sure they'll be there. Alright, Rotting Corpses out of the way. Very good. After the Rotting Corpses, the last thing will be the Bloated Bogies, so we're going back through Vesper Bay. Level 17, can we equip anything new? Yes, the Fang Necklace and the Toothed Ramhorn Staff. Ooh, big bump to item level. Very good, and instantly making us more powerful. And yeah, there's absolutely no conceivable way we hit level 20. Oh god, that sucks. Alright, hello there, blowfly swarms. You know what? Let's thunder you. Look at that chunk of damage Thunder got off before we even began to properly work on the blowfly swarm. I do love me some damage over time. Okay, blowfly swarms are down, so I will meet you over in Vesper Bay then. Alright, made it back to Vesper Bay. Let's head out to fight those bogeys. It was just 3 of them, I believe. That's the standard number of Thaumaturge. Okay, Pugilist has standard number 4. Most classes have standard number of 3. Which one had a standard number of 2? Conjurer has several which are only 2, but those look to be in conjunction with others. I'm pretty sure there was one of them. Oh, Pugilist and Marauder both have you fight 4 at a time. And Arcanist? Huh. I could have sworn there was one of the classes which actually made you fight 2 at a time typically, but guess not. I don't know. I feel like 2 or 3 is the perfect number. 3 is perfect. 4 is a little bit high. I wish Pugilist would chill out a bit with that, as would Marauder. Okay, just the one left. Yes, I know my food wore off. I don't particularly care. It's just 3 enemies. And we're good. That should be the entire hunting log. Bumping us up almost to level 19. And we get Fire 2 and Swift Cast. Ooh, some good abilities. Okay, Swift Cast. You normally go there, I believe. Yeah, because normally I use that on my healers, and that Resurrect is on Circle on that same set. So Swift Cast into Resurrect is a nice, easy combo. Fire 2, though. I believe that's going to go on our AoE hotbar because that's going to be our AoE fire. Let's take a look at that. Fire 2. Oh, what do you mean these don't show as a combo view? Oh no. Alright, Fire 2 deals fire damage with a potency of 100 to target and all enemies nearby it, grants Astral Fire, or removes Umbral Ice. Duration of 15 seconds of fire damage? Wait. No, duration is 15 seconds on the Astral Fire, Umbral Ice. Got it, my bad. Okay then, our next ability is going to be at level 26, it looks like. And do we have any roll actions coming up? Not till 44. So yeah, we've got a little bit before our next ability, but we've got our 2 basic AoEs now, so that's handy. And with that, next time on Final Fantasy XIV. Our next task, now that we're done with Thaumaturgy, is to take on our 3rd crafter for the area, getting Alchemist through the level 15 quest. Which means I'm going to have to do some material gathering off screen. I will see everyone next time as we take on more alchemy. Oh god, that means working with Severin. Oh no. I hate Ul'dah. I'll see everyone next time for alchemy.